got no issues, it's kinda nice. Like running water into a paradise. Got no drama, feels like we arrived.
Your paths intersected with each other in 2018 at a birthday party. You ended up having a great time dancing together, Ryan wanting to dance with Kenny a little more than the other way around. And you ended that evening with a kiss at the end. That kiss was the start of a 7-year journey through different jobs, a change in career, becoming roommates, a lot of international trips, at least for you, Kenny, and a global pandemic, amongst a lot of other world events that turned everything upside down.
Never leaving our bed. Office till the night ends, baby, we can sleep in. Wait until the morning, kiss you on the cheek, and baby, that's a reason.
We've seen a lot of change in those 7 years. The world has changed. The country has changed. You've changed as people. Even this church has changed, as it wasn't certain you'd be able to wed in this sanctuary back then. Ryan and Kenny have made their vows to each other before God and this congregation of loved ones. Therefore, by the power vested in me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I proclaim to you that they are now husband and husband. Ryan and Kenny, kiss your husband.
Dear, I know life will be hard, but my love, you're the person I want to dance through the minefields with. So from now until the day we die, I choose you, Pikachu.
What if you never smiled at me? What if I had noticed you too? And you never showed up where I happened to be? What's a girl like you doing in a place like this on a quiet night? What are the odds? What's a guy like me doing in a place like this? I could've just walked by. Who would've thought? What are the chances that we ended up dancing like 2 in a million, like once in a life? That I could've found you, put my arms around you, like 2 in a million, like once in a life. What are the chances?
Wait, right for it.
This is thank you all for loving us and being with us on this day. We would not be here without all the love, support, and friendship. So we made a gift bag for each of you. It has a Dragon Knight and a Zero.
Oh my God.
Inside, there's a personal letter.
Yes.
A candle that we thought matches what you would like, and just some ready to like go.
Wow.
It's fine. The blue tape is an angel. Oh, like listener, it's okay.
I've never heard either of them laugh.
We are celebrating a very, very special night here tonight. Folks, tonight we have our 2 VIPs right outside those doors right there. And I want to make sure that they can hear all of you from in here. So folks, if you came here to party with Ryan and Kevin, let me hear you make the noise. for Kenny and Ryan!
Thank you, everyone, for celebrating us, for being here with us, for loving us through many years of life, of journey, and to this moment. When I look around this room, I see faces of humans, of dozens of people who've made my life so rich, so meaningful, and so full of joy, laughter, and meaning. You didn't just show up this weekend. Many of you have showed up in our lives over and over again. In small ways, in sacred ways, through laughter, meals, and hard conversation, and through pickleball. I expected that. Church events, world travels, and deep talks. Our love story is better because you've been a part of it.
To our families, thank you for just your love and your blessing, for your presence and being here. To our groomsfolk and wedding team, thank you for carrying this with us, both physically and emotionally. Definitely could not have done it without you all. We plan to stay not just to celebrate our love, but to honor God's love. The kind that holds, that heals, that includes. So tonight we celebrate you, your presence, your friendship, your love have made this journey possible. You've helped us become who we are together. Thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We love you all. So thank you all just for being here, and just as a reminder, bars over there and over there, so make sure you have a good time.
Good evening, I'm Ryan Granucci, one of the many Ryans here tonight. And I'll go ahead and claim second place in Kenny's life as his top Ryan. I can't remember the first time that Kenny and I met, but I do know that Kenny, I was met with his warmth, his welcoming and disarming personality, which quickly made me feel at ease. We probably also know him for his love for good food, a good deal, and a good deal on good food. Among his newest obsessions with a certain AI and, of course, pickleball. All of which Kenny approaches with the tendency to jump all in. I've also known Kenny was someone with immense intentionality and care. Kenny has taught Saki and I what it looks like for us to take care of ourselves. Whether it's getting massages or a spa day at home, Kenny is always leading the charge. Kenny loves people the way your Asian grandma does. Always making sure you're fed, whether you're sick, in bed, or ready to go to party. The party is always close behind with Kenny, and especially when Ryan is around. Together, traveling in Japan, they took on another outlook. Whenever we saw someone acting inconsiderately or didn't respect the line, they joke, or at least I hoped they were joking, that they would punch them in the face. Though thankfully, they never acted on it, and I encouraged it many times. Together, you two are an unstoppable force of joy and justice together. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's raise our glasses to Kenny and Ryan. May you always jump all in, never give up, love with abundance, and keep fighting for joy and justice. Cheers.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan Suarsa. I'm one of Ryan Lung's groomsmen. Some of you may know me as the other Ryan, Ryan number 1 or Ryan number 2, or maybe even the better Ryan. Well, I'm here to set the record straight a bit. Ryan and I met freshman year at UC Berkeley, go Bears. We've known each other for 18 years now, or basically half our lives. By sophomore year, we became apartment mates, and then he invited me to the Christian Fellowship he was part of, and there was when our friendship really began. And Ryan, I apologize, because I'm about to roast you for the rest of this. So the more times I hung out with Ryan, the more I picked up on his interesting quirks. Now Ryan is often known as the gentle giant. He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and he's always laughing. He's the guy who will distract you during OChem lecture for a whole hour trying to figure out how to rescue a caterpillar crawling up his leg, just so he can make sure it survives delicately back in the wilds of the Berkeley campus. He's also the guy who insists on saying goodbye to every single person in a 100-person room at large group, which means you have to wait a whole hour before you can finally walk home together, only to finally tell you to go on without him. He also loves sleep so much that he'll tell you to wake him up tomorrow and then lock the door on you in the morning. And then when you finally do have access, you have to resort to fighting a tug of war with him over his blankets and blasting a hairdryer in his face just so he can make it to a 2 p.m. final exam. And while many of you know his jolly laugh, I don't know if you realized, this boy has so much sass. Passive-aggressive sass. I'm talking about the dismissive eye rolls that he makes when he gets annoyed with people, or the, "This food tastes disgusting, do you want to try some?" Or the variations of his laugh that also go to the sarcastic, "ah ha ha ha," to the evil that he uses when he's plotting things. Or that time when he visited me once, and I told him my parents didn't want guests using their bed, to which Ryan replied, "I'm going to rub my feet all over their bed."
Thank you. I feel like we've learned so much already about these two tonight. I think that I had the privilege of meeting Kenny first of these two through our gay Bible study Compass, and then had the privilege of meeting Ryan when I started attending Evergreen Church. For those of you who may not know, I am pretty sure that Kenny and I are completely opposite people. But there's good news here because we're also the best of friends. I had just moved to Los Angeles from the Midwest, and not too long after meeting Kenny, I found myself in a car with him and a few friends. We were heading home from this strange yet dazzling place called WeHo. For those who are uninitiated, that stands for West Hollywood. And in the energy of the moment, and noticing that I was both the new guy as well as a completely captive audience, Kenny proceeded to train his, what I will call, extrovert question machine on me at full blast. Where did you come from? Why did you come here? What are you hoping to do? And literally every question in between. I have to say the introvert in me was a little surprised, but also I remember feeling welcomed. I felt seen and I felt heard in a brand new place. And that was Kenny's way of saying, "You belong here." So many of you already know Kenny's also a trailblazer. He was among the first to go through the Reformation Project's leadership program to help bring safe spaces for LGBT people in churches. He was a co-founder of the Compass Bible Study, which I mentioned earlier. Kenny, I don't know that I've ever said this to you directly, so I'll say it to you now. You and your presence, they were instrumental for me in my own personal coming out journey. And for anyone who's ever been through that, for anyone who has that lived experience, you know how precious that is. As a Christian, I believe that nothing is really a surprise to God and everything happens for a reason. And there's a quote that I think is pretty cool. It's often attributed to Albert Einstein. He says, "Either you believe that nothing is a miracle or you believe that everything is a miracle." And so Kenny and Ryan, I choose to believe that your presence has been a miracle to just about everyone in this room. We're better because of the two of you. And so let's raise our glasses to Kenny and Ryan. Cheers to a lifetime of love, friendship, and many more miraculous moments together. Cheers, guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris. You may not recognize me because I'm wearing pants, not shorts today. 2 days in a row, oh my god, okay. So I first met Ryan at Evergreen 12 years ago in the now defunct and seemingly irresurrectable young adult ministry. We pretty much immediately connected over video games and boba. We would frequently talk about the newest information about an upcoming Pokemon game, or we would do things like bringing our Nintendo DS's to rack up steps and collect street passes along the way as we visited the Half and Half on Atlantic, or the Half and Half on Las Tunas, or the Half and Half on Foothill, or the one on Baldwin, or the one on San Gabriel, as evidenced by all these buy 10 get 1 free cards from the Half and Halves that now no longer work. This run started in 2019 and has not come to completion. It is, in fact, a very rare occurrence that he even finishes a video game. Even just yesterday, unprompted by me, his cousins were telling me that they have never seen him finish a story-based game before. That's the first way. The second way Ryan engages in games is very simple: hoarding. Ethers, elixirs, master balls, one-use non-replenishable items, legendary weapons with low durability subject to breakage, these will not be used. Because what if he needs them later? Spoiler, he doesn't, because he doesn't reach the end of the game. This man is frugal, the house down boots, both in real and digital worlds alike. Friday, June 1st, 2018, Pride Month, honeys, Bar 10, it is in fact Bar 10, in West Hollywood. You know the story, and if you don't, you can ask the grooms later. You should have been paying attention during the ceremony, so. Anyways, the date is one marked by a lot of surprise and perhaps a bit of chaos. Now, to be fair, who hasn't stirred the structure of their social circle by kissing one of their friends in an altered state? We've all been there. This time was a bit different, however. The morning of June 2nd, I was greeted with a lot of messages from a lot of people trying to parse the implications of the events of the previous night. In the summer of 2018, Kenny was someone who valued efficiency, someone who would be a steadfastly fierce friend, even if that meant being brash, blunt, and sometimes recklessly abrasive. Qualities that didn't exactly match Ryan's deliberate, patient, and kinder approach to things. Back then, Ryan was a self-described doormat who would hoard his own feelings to avoid the risk of inconveniencing others to the point where emotionality, 0, became a mantra within our friend group. Qualities that didn't exactly match Kenny's confident, direct, and transparent approach to relationships. When they say opposites attract, they really mean it. We were all a little perplexed and a little concerned. But as time went on, this seeming mismatch actually worked. Throughout their relationship, they moved through conflict by centering the other person and truly listening to each other. Kenny has given Ryan the confidence to stop hoarding his emotions and actually use them, to set boundaries, to express his feelings, to advocate for himself. And Ryan has tempered Kenny's fiery spirit, showing him that deliberation and being kind can be just as powerful as brute force, minimizing weaknesses, maximizing strengths. Together, they balance and complement each other in a way none of us could have predicted back then, but makes complete sense now. To Ryan and Kenny, may your inventory always be full, your side quests always be an adventure, and your love the one thing you never save for later.
When I said that this is a dream come true, just this moment, I was just looking around, and I was trying to just go to each table and think of how each one of you have built me into the man I am today. And there are 2 times in your life when you have everyone you love at the same place: a wedding and a funeral. One of them you're dead, so it doesn't even matter. So I just want to say thank you for being alive with me now and for shaping me into the man that I stand, or sit, I guess, before you. So I just want to say thank you for sharing life and love with us.
Yeah, I just thank you so much for the ways that you've poured into my life, into our lives, into Kenny's life. But I just thank you just for showing us love, showing us support, friendship, family. Just thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. looking back, I never imagined that I could be someone who could love like this. When I was in serious denial about being gay, romantic love felt like something everyone else had figured out, but I just couldn't quite understand. For so long, I thought that maybe there was something wrong with me. And then you came into my life and everything changed. With you, it was like I had discovered a new color, brilliant and so beautiful that I didn't know it was missing until I felt it. I vowed to not poke fun at your hanger. Instead, I'll hold you with care and compassion and feed you as soon as possible. Even when I'd rather just catch up on sleep, I vow to travel and adventure with you at least once a year. On days when we don't see eye to eye, I vow to listen with empathy, to see the best in you, and to cherish you as my teammate, never my enemy. I vow to love and cherish you when it's easy, when it's hard, when I'm having a great day, when I'm crying because of a hard day. In the ordinary and the messy, I promise to love you, to choose you, today, tomorrow, always.
Ryan and Kenny have made their vows to each other before God in this congregation of loved ones and have confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and the exchange of rings. Therefore, by the power vested in me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I proclaim to you that they are now husband and husband. Ryan, Kenny, you may kiss your husband. That one's for the gram. For the gram.
I stay. Would it be a sin if I